So, could your office job be causing you body aches? Well, let me explain the two most common body aches that come from office jobs. The first one is lower back pain, because the back and spine are two of the most vulnerable parts of the body when you're sitting for prolonged periods of time. And the effects of that can be pretty drastic when you've spent years working at a desk. And whether it's the occasional twinge in your back or an ongoing ache, back pain can be, I've seen people be in excruciating pain. It can definitely stop you from performing at your best. And probably unsurprisingly, office workers experience a very high rate of back pain. So what exactly is going on there? Well, slumping back on your desk chair like this, or slouching forward, we're all guilty of this one, it means your spine is probably getting out of alignment. And that puts strain on the ligaments and the muscles of your back, causing, over time, pain. The other one is neck and shoulder pain. And I think we never really realize just how much we move our neck and shoulders until they're actually injured. And then you definitely feel every single shift and twist. And those aches and pains could come from placing your keyboard or computer monitor too far away from your desk. Causing you to just jut your neck and shoulders forward and throwing them out of alignment with your spine, straining the muscles and the soft tissue. I'm Dahlia. I'm a career strategist. I help people land their dream jobs. And in my time doing this career coaching, I've had a lot of clients with some serious health issues. And one of those types of health issues is back pain. I had a client who was, when she started my program, she was hospitalized, and she actually had to do most of the program from her bed because she was in such severe back pain. And the thing is, she never realized this was going to happen while she was working at her job. It wasn't like she started having pain and she just kept going. It's like it happens so gradually, you never imagine you're going to end up in the hospital. And I think for her it was probably a combination of posture, but it was also posture and sitting sedentary for too long during the day, but also it was a toxic work environment. And the stress of the job can actually affect your back and affect your physical health. So those are things to keep in mind. I'm not a doctor or anything like that or a physical therapist, but these are just real life examples I have seen where I have had clients who were diagnosed by their doctors with various ailments due to workplace stress. So it's definitely a real thing. I am not making this up. And if you're starting to experience any kind of body aches or other symptoms, hair falling out, headaches, there are all kinds of physical ailments that can happen to you due to job-related stress. If you've noticed anything like that, please do yourself a favor, start taking action. Sometimes that action involves reducing the stress of your job, that you need to do something about the stress load, whether it's finding a new job that isn't going to give you that much stress, or making changes at your current job, or if it's a case of sitting too much, you need to start taking those breaks. You need to start those walks. Anything you can do before, you don't want to end up in the hospital. Like, it's just once you're in the hospital, you go, this is not worth it. This is horrible. Now I'm missing tons of work, etc. So don't wait until that point. Start taking that preventative action. So, how do you stop all of these unwanted aches? First of all, observe your posture. So are you sitting slumped forward in your chair? Are your arms parallel to the ground when you're typing? Or are you reaching out for your keyboard? If your posture is incorrect, you increase your risk of lower back and neck pain. And it's hard to correct them until you become aware of what they are. So start paying attention to just how you're sitting, and obviously think about investing in an ergonomic setup. Next is my favorite one, and that's to start stretching. So if you have to sit at that desk all day, make sure you take breaks to stretch. And it's actually quite a productive way to work, to set what's called a Pomodoro timer. So that's a timer that goes on for 20-25 minute increments. And then every time the timer stops, so you do focus work for that time. And then when it stops, you have a 5-minute break, so you can do stretches, something physical in that 5-minute break. Don't use your 5-minute break to go and scroll on social media, where you're probably also, hunched over like this. But that can work really, really well to give you energy all through the day while making sure that you're not getting all of those aches. And of course, think about going for a walk at some point during the day. Try to get those 10K steps in. I find for me that helps so much, and definitely helps with all of those kind of back problems. And next up is exercise. Exercise is often drilled into us as okay, you need to exercise, you need to be more active. And we all know, yes, exercise is necessary for health, but it's particularly important for you if you spend most of your day working at a desk. So stay healthy. Staying healthy is the only way you're going to be able to stay productive and keep earning keep your finances in order, keep your mental and physical health in order, and keep living the life that you actually want. So take care of yourself.